where are we here? We're at. We're gonna talk now.
Just pronounced down in country.
And they've now started reaching out to the rest of the community also.
Well, welcome back to the show. Of course, I'm still Phil, but I have a different guest with me now. I have Dwight Jones.
Yes.
Dwight Jones. Dwight owns.
Clean View Cleaning Service.
Well, I got to cheat just a little bit. I got to put my glasses on too, okay? Clean View Cleaning Services.
Yes, sir.
I got it right here. I want everybody to take a good look here at Dwight. Because I don't say this very often, and I'm going to say it right now. I'm thoroughly impressed, Dwight.
I thank you, sir.
Okay. I truly am. Because what I have here, people, and I'm just going to... Okay. What I have here is the equivalent of a business plan. It has a mission statement.
Correct.
It has agenda. It has goals. It has everything that you want to see. And so many people start businesses and just put one foot in front of the other foot. They always wonder why they can't seem to make it. Always scraping by. Always scraping by, can't seem to make it. Sometimes people give up on their dreams. Sometimes they don't. If, when you open a business, you put together a 5-year plan, which you detail where you want to be 5 years from now and how you're going to get there, you're going to be successful.
Thank you, sir.
Because you're going to set goals and benchmarks, and that's what you've done.
Yes, sir.
Now, I have the pleasure of, well, I can cheat here, okay? And I am going to here, because I want to read the mission statement for Clean View Cleaning Services. Clean View Cleaning Services makes life easier, brighter, and cleaner for people who don't have the time or the ability to maintain the cleanliness of their space. We provide that 5-star quality clean the clients come to know and deserve. They know that the services are at the top of the line and affordable. At Clean View Cleaning Services, we strive to make an impact on everyone we come in contact with. Well, I want to say that you have thoroughly thought this through.
Yes, I have. And our motto is, in order to have a vision, you must have a clean view.
There you go, man.
That's it.
There you go. That's awesome.
Yes.
Now, there are people who are going to be doctors.
Correct.
There are people who are going to be president of the United States. There are people who are going to clean your house. Every role is important.
Every role.
And you've taken on the importance of that role.
Yes, sir.
In a beautiful, beautiful way.
Thank you, sir.
So, we're sitting here and we've just been chit-chatting a little bit, just talking to each other. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Now, are you from here?
I actually moved down from D.C.
Okay.
And that was in '07, but I made the mistake, and I'm not going to say it was a mistake, but I went to KFC on 78. I went in there just to get just a cup of water.
Right.
And that was where I met my wife. She gave me the cup, and we've been together ever since.
Is that good or bad?
Well, right now, I would say it's good because
all right, there you go.
we still...
You can go home now.
Yeah, I can go home now. But other than that...
Well, why Charleston?
Well, My uncle, whenever I moved down here, he had colon cancer, and I was just here just to help him out.
Right.
But then once I met my wife, she introduced me to a great church, which in turn, that is how I met Chris Drayton, which was the founder of Cleanview Cleaning Service. And he saw it in me that I could make a difference. And just like you read the mission statement, he understood what I wanted to do. So then he sold me the company for only 50 cents. And that's been 4 years ago now. And I'm doing good today still.
Wow, that's a great investment, I gotta
Yes.
tell you. Now, in the TV show, I try to pass on tax tips and information like that simply because that's what I do for a living.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you how you can deduct a portion of the cleaning service that you pay for off your taxes. You're probably sitting yourself saying, what are you talking about? You can't do that. But you can. You see, one of the things that we see a lot of today are home office expenses. And if you have a home office expense, you get to take a percentage of your expenses for your home. That includes your mortgage interest, your real estate taxes, your homeowner's insurance, association fees.
Okay.
It also includes a portion of your utilities and your repairs and maintenance. And cleaning service coming out to clean,
Right.
that's maintenance.
Okay.
You didn't think about that, did you?
No, I did not.
Well, there you go. How's that for a tax tip for you today? Well, let's get back to you, okay? So I know that you've done some higher profile clients. I know that you still do some high profile clients.
Correct.
But tell me if I'm right here. Did you once, at one point in time, did you clean the buses for Carter?
Yes, I did. I cleaned the bus for Carter for 2 years. And we were the longest running company that was there. Everybody else was there for a short brief of time.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to get back with them now, but I love what I do.
Yeah.
It was just the fact that,
Now, is it just you, or do you have people that help you?
I have people that help. And
Okay.
at the time, that's what I was doing. I was trying to get the right person to fit. But other than that,
Good.
me, my wife, we do an awesome job. I'm gonna hand it to her. She is the one that is really there, keep telling me to go at it, keep going at it, and that is what I'm doing.
Okay. So, I got to ask a question. Any good stories? I love stories.
Okay. Well, yes. All depends. We was with. Okay. We was with this independent DSS office,
Right.
and we actually moved them from one location to the next location within 24 hours.
Yeah.
Cleaned up the location that they moved out of, and I actually got me they rewarded me with the family award, which I look at as being like an Oscar, the Golden Globe. But yeah, that was one of the biggest highlights of my success, and that was within the first year.
Okay. I was thinking that you're going to tell me some story about, cleaning someone's house and finding a python or a
No.
baby alligator came out of the toilet bowl or...
No, I never had anything like that. Nothing like that.
Okay, so listen, I have here Cleanview Cleaning Services, and I have your address. Now, your email address, is it a Cleanview, the number 4U, at gmail.com?
At gmail.com.
Okay, and you said that you have a new phone number.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Everybody can contact me at 843
Go ahead.
817-4388.
All right. Well, listen, it is great to meet you. And I tell you what, I want you to stick around for just a few minutes.
No problem.
All right?
No problem.
And we'll be right back. 224-6875. 224-6875. This is Phil. PAS Bookkeeping and Tax Prep is open 7 days a week to ensure you get prompt, personalized, and professional service. Call 224-6875. Hi, I'm Phil Fleischman, owner of PAS Bookkeeping and Tax Prep, your affordable accounting alternative. Mention this ad and save 20% off last year's tax prep fees. Call us 224-6875. Somebody calls you, you can come in and give them an estimate, a quote.
Estimate, quote.
Is it all of Charleston, Goose Creek, Somerville?
Charleston, Goose Creek, Somerville. I mean, I've been in, Georgetown, Myrtle Beach, Florence, Sumter, Manning, Columbia, Orangeburg.
Yeah, but outside of Charleston, though, you're going to bring somebody in to do the actual job, right?
No, I go in and me and my wife, we go in and do it ourselves.
Really?
Really. We will travel to go there and make sure that it is done correctly and professionally.
Yeah.
If we might think that the job may need someone else to come along with us, then we will bring somebody to assist us. But me and her, we will go and take care of it because we've done.
I love to sit here and just say, give us some tips and some advice. But then my wife would expect me to remember that and to do that, and I can't play stupid.
Well, I would say if you want to do, I can give one. It's real easy. If you're getting ready to clean the windows, it's like now pollen season.
Go to the bathroom.
You can take, you can go to the Home Depot. They have a solution called Zip. It's
Zipper's that.
Yeah. For windows. That with a Microsoft rag.
Mm-hmm.
You turn around and take a squirt bottle, squirt the window down real good. Mm-hmm. Take one Microsoft rag, you wipe it down real good. Then you come back with the second dry rag. Mm-hmm. Once you wipe that down, your window will shine a whole lot longer than just regular water and paper.
See, now, my problem here, Dwight, is how my wife is going to expect me to do that.
Okay, this is what I do for you. Just call me. When she's not at home, I'll come over and take care, make it look real good, okay? I'll make it look real good.
Yeah, you're killing me, Dwight.
But I'm being serious.
Yeah, I know you are. So tell me, how's business treating you? It's all good?
It's good. It's good. Just like I say, since he allowed me to go and move on, I still, contact with him, but we're actually doing very well. Very well.
Oh, good, man.
Very well.
All right. Well, listen, do me a favor. Look at the camera. Tell everybody to give you a call.
If you give me a call as soon as you see me, give me a call. 843-817-4388 and tell me that you heard it here today. I'll take 25% off your first visit or my first visit to you.
Awesome. Well, there you go. You heard it. All right, man. Listen, it's really great to meet you. I'm sure I'll see you around.
I'm almost certain that you will because you still have to let me come over there and take care of them windows for you while your wife is not home. Ma'am, if you look, we're just talking right now, but call me.
There you go, man. All right. Listen, everybody, thanks. I'll see you in just a few minutes. Call us, 224-6875.
Our church was in a complete disorder and disarray with respect to our bookkeeping systems that I sort of inherited as a new pastor of a church. And the entire situation is really just overwhelming. We had an accountant at that time who was simply not doing his job. That's when I called Phil in. The first thing he did was brought everything in line and now has our relationship with the IRS resolved.
Call us, 224-6875. All right, well, so tell me what is new tell me if you're doing anything new in the massage.
Right now, mostly we're just doing the hot stones massage. I'm actually preparing
Yeah, what's that called, though? That's called?
hot stone.
Oh, come
Massage.
on. That has to be a better
Yeah,
name.
no,
Okay, so
that's the actual name.
okay, so we're going to make up a name right now for the hot stone massage. That's where you heat up the stones and put them on your back, right?
Yep, you massage with them on the back. You can place them along the back, along the spine. Yeah. Awesome.
Well,
It's
we
an
can
awesome
call it
treatment.
a husband massage because it's a pain.
If that's what you want to call it.
No, let's not. Okay.
No, that wouldn't be
let's go
nice.
on.
That wouldn't
You know,
be
I've seen that. I've seen that done by other massage therapists.
Mm-hmm.
But I also know that there is a limitation. You can't do that with someone who has, is it diabetes?
Diabetes, high blood pressure, if someone has any neuropathy or any issues with their nerves, it cannot be done.
What if they're just plain crazy?
If they're just plain crazy, then you may not want to have them in your shop at
Okay.
all. Yeah.
Well, that's good. She'll tell me. Okay, so we talked about the stones.
Yes, sir.
We don't want crazy people getting the hot stone treatment for fear that they're going to throw the rocks at you, right?
Yeah, that's a good fear, yes.
Okay, but there's more to it than that.
Exactly, there is. There is.
What else is it that you do?
My biggest focus is pain management. So if you are in pain, if you have a lot of tension, a lot of tightness, we bring you in, we counsel with you, we talk with you a little bit, we start working on those general areas, then also give you homework to go home with to keep yourself going also.
I happen to know that there are some schools here.
Yes.
Which one did you go to?
I went to Miller Mott on Rivers Avenue,
Okay.
and I'm also back there now teaching.
All right.
Yes.
See, now I know this because I have I had a stepdaughter.
Yeah.
I've been married. I've been married a couple times. I think everybody knows that by now. Okay. I'm married again. Thank you.
Yeah.
I got a wonderful, wonderful wife.
Awesome.
But I have a stepdaughter from my second wife
Yeah.
who went to school there.
Awesome.
I don't think she's working as a massage therapist, but I knew that she went to Miller Mott and she learned how to do it.
Yeah, well, when you get a chance to talk to her, tell her get back into it. It's a liberating field. I love it. I love it. Just to make someone feel better. They come in, they're depressed, or they're stressed out, they're hurting, and then just to see their faces when they leave out, it's just a whole new calmness. Their body's at peace, their mind is at peace.
Right.
So it's a liberating thing.
You know, and we also talk about unemployment. We talk about how high it is.
Yeah.
We don't have a good number as to what it really is.
Exactly.
However, let's say this. A recurring theme on the show is entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Being able to do something for yourself because you can't find a job. And it really is very difficult to find a job. It truly is. This is one of those things.
Exactly.
Become your own boss,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
Okay. And is there financial aid available?
Yes,
for people?
there's financial aid available.
Listen, we're running out of time here, but if you have questions on me time massage,
Yes.
do you have a question about becoming a massage therapist?
Yes.
Michelle Simmons right here. Everybody, give it up for her. Stay right there. We'll be right back. Thanks. PAS Bookkeeping and Tax Prep is open 7 days a week to ensure you get prompt, personalized, and professional service. Call 224-6875. 224-6875. Hi, I'm Phil Fleischman, owner of PAS Bookkeeping and Tax Prep, your affordable accounting alternative. Mention this ad and save 20% off last year's tax prep fees. Call us 224-6875. 224-6875. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So, you know, I started to mention a little bit about how massages can be deducted on a tax return. And there is a situation, if let's say you are in a car accident and you're injured and it's prescribed,
Yes.
then it's deducted.
Yes.
But if you just go because there's a lot of tension in the body, this is not something that we normally deduct.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow.
Prescription, yes. No prescription,
Cannot be deducted.
not really, no.
Wow. I believe it should.
You believe it should.
Yeah,
Well, you know what?
yeah.
We can always send a letter to our congressman
Exactly.
and ask him to do that.
Yes.
We're changing the tax laws every day.
Exactly. So I think that would need to be one basic.
Matter of fact, I can tell you this. I read an article just the other day. that with this thing with Ukraine and Crimea,
Yes.
that they slid a tax change into that bill.
Wow.
They did.
Wow.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I do. I do remember what it was. It was about deductibility of political contributions. Because right now, as we stand, if you contribute money to a political campaign, you cannot deduct it on your taxes.
Oh, wow.
So,
Because it's not a charity, or?
well, I don't have a good answer.
Okay.
I just don't have a good answer for you.
Got it. I keep the tax stuff to my tax preparer anyway, so I let her handle it. Keeps my brain easy and relaxed.
It should be me, but do you have any questions that you're going to ask your tax preparer that maybe I can answer for you?
Actually, I already filed my taxes this year.
Did you have any
Right.
questions?
The biggest question I have for all tax preparers, when you're doing your taxes,
Yeah.
is there any way that you know in advance if the IRS is going to take your refund?
It's actually a very good question.
Okay.
It's a very good question.
Yeah.
There's a couple things that play into this. And the first thing is I have to have a relationship with that taxpayer
Got it.
to know what's going on, both federal and state, what's going on in the past. I also have to know whether or not you received a notice recently from either one of them
Okay.
saying that there's something in question, or that you have an audit coming up.
Okay.
Then, of course, the big question is whether or not you could be audited on the tax return that you're filing right now. Now, I've been doing this for a long time, so I use the old school technique, which is red flags.
Yes.
I take a look, and in my mind, I add the red flags to make sure that we don't have a lot of stressors going on.
Got it.
And it just depends. Some people are very aggressive, and some people are not as aggressive. So the more aggressive you are, the more likely you are that you're going to get some sort of audit, whether or not it's computer generated or a desk review.
Wow.
So that's what goes into that. And of course, if you get audited or reviewed, they'll hold your refund until the examination period's
It's
over.
over. Awesome. Okay.
So that's a good question.
Yeah, because as we are moving into bigger tax brackets, I understand a lot
Well,
of
I hope
times
so.
sometimes things can be red flagged, or you can be audited because of such of, an increase in profits, or how does that play?
An increase in profits is not necessarily going to cause you to be audited.
Okay.
But what it is if you have deductions that are becoming a little questionable, that are getting excessive,
Got it.
then you have an issue. The whole key to the whole thing, to insure yourself against audits, is transparency of your records.
Awesome.
If you have transparency in your records, you have full explanation, you have receipts, and backup documentation, and you have absolutely no problem whatsoever.
Awesome.
If you do it off the top of your head or off the cuff,
Yeah.
then you may have problems.
Okay.
Classic example is mileage.
Yeah.
Everybody claims mileage for people who work out of their car. And that's great. I mean, you're entitled to do so. But you need to keep a log.
Keep a log. Okay.
The IRS could come back and they say, well, Michelle, you drove 40,000 miles last year for work. The question I have for you is, can you show me where you went? And you need to be able to provide them with that log.
So with that then, if I am a mobile massage therapist and I'm going from my home to first client of the day, do I need to track that mileage as in the mileage that's on the odometer, or as in like 20 miles a day, 30 miles a day? How would we track that?
Two things to consider. Number one, do you work from home?
Got it.
Or do you have an office area? Now, if you have an office area, mileage from home, really you can't deduct.
Okay.
Do you have a table set up at home? Otherwise, you have to do it a different way.
Got it. Okay.
You can't just, you can't use your miles from the home to the office. But you can use it to a mobile site like that.
Awesome. Okay.
But no, you should keep a list of who it is. To be honest with you, just go over to Office Depot or Office Max. Just get a logbook.
Okay.
Log in the mileage for each day and who you go see.
Okay. So what then I put my start mileage, say if my start mileage is, I'll say like 11,323 when I'm pulling out of my home driveway.
Are you sure?
Yeah, random number. Let's just say that.
Pretty specific.
Okay. And it takes, say, maybe 40 miles to get to my client. Do I need to log that start and end number? Or do I just put the actual 40 miles?
You have to remember, you got to come back also.
Got it. Okay. So it's going to be a round trip. Awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Awesome.
Absolutely. Mileage is one of those things that is very touchy. IRS has been looking at it more closely. It's very much an area that gets abused.
Wow. Okay.
Some people will just take a calendar and mark on the calendar that I drove here and I drove here and just MapQuest the mileage. Or they actually have the actual mileage on their car. Another trick that I have used in the past is to MapQuest those specific trips, then go to wherever you get your oil changed and get the receipt from the first of the year, your receipt from the end of the year, because they have your mileage on there.
Exactly.
So I know what your beginning and ending mileage is for the whole year.
Wow.
And I know how many miles you drove because it's on your calendar.
Okay. Now, can you also deduct the oil changes?
No.
Wow, because that's just regular maintenance?
You have a choice. You have a choice between the mileage at the federal rate.
Got it.
Or the actual expenses and depreciation.
Okay. Okay.
You get a choice.
You get a choice.
You got a choice.
You just go with whichever one is greater.
Yeah.
Got it. Awesome.
Well, unless you want to take the lower one.
No, sir.
All right. We're going to take the bigger number.
Exactly. Take the bigger number. Awesome. I like that. Awesome.
So now, listen, so you're in Somerville now. You're on Baconsbridge Road.
Yes.
If someone is looking for you, how will they get in touch with you?
You would call my number, which is 843-452-5560. Or you can even hit me on email, which is metimellc@yahoo.com. That's METIMELLC@yahoo.com. And you can also you can also friend me on Facebook and also find us on Twitter.
How can they find you on Twitter and Facebook?
On Twitter, it's at Simmons. And also on Facebook, it's also Simmons, or you can actually look up the company name also, which is Me-Time Massage and Bodywork Essentials.
Well, there you go.
This program is produced in conjunction with Just Phil Educational Television Foundation. For more information on this episode, events, and seminars, or to make a donation, please visit us at www.jpetf.org or call 843-224-6875.